The call to an authentic life. In the constant motion of modern life, it's easy to feel adrift. We navigate a sea of external expectations, societal pressures, and the relentless noise of daily distractions, often losing sight of our own internal shoreline. This feeling of being lost or uncertain about one's purpose is a near universal human experience, a quiet ache that suggests a disconnect from something vital within ourselves. It's a signal that we are ready for change, a call to move from a life dictated by what we should do to one guided by what feels authentically right. Deep within each of us lies a powerful, inherent guidance system, an inner compass. This is not a mystical concept, but a psychological framework, a blend of our core values, intuition, passions, and deepest desires that, when listened to, points us toward a life of fulfillment, meaning, and inner peace. Your inner compass is your true essence, the part of you that knows the path of your fullest expression, unburdened by the fear, self-doubt, and judgment of the ego. It is the quiet voice that helps you distinguish between right and wrong for you, serving as a personal North Star to navigate life's complexities. However, for many, this internal guide has been silenced. From a young age, we are often taught to prioritize external validation over our own inner knowing. Parents with the best intentions may steer us toward practical careers, and society may present a narrow definition of success, causing us to stop listening to that internal voice until we can no longer hear it at all. The result is a state of misalignment, a psychological discomfort known as cognitive dissonance, where our actions conflict with our core beliefs, leading to burnout, quiet stress, and a persistent feeling of being off course. Rediscovering and recalibrating this inner compass is one of the most important skills we can develop. It is a journey of self-discovery that moves beyond ego-based methods and toward a more conscious, authentic way of living. This journey is not about finding a single grand purpose that arrives in a flash of inspiration. Rather, it is a continuous process of returning to yourself again and again. It requires quieting the external noise, gaining clarity on what truly matters to you, and building the self-trust to act on that inner wisdom. This guide will walk you through a practical 3-step process to help you reconnect with your internal guidance system so you can stop drifting and start navigating your life's journey with confidence and purpose. The Core Journey, a 3-step guide to calibration. Translating the concept of the inner compass into a tangible practice requires a deliberate and structured approach. The journey of rediscovery can be broken down into a clear, sequential guide designed to be both manageable and transformative. This process mirrors the psychological journey of self-exploration itself. First, by creating the necessary space through the subtraction of external noise. Second, by defining a clear direction through the addition of internal clarity. And finally, by enabling confident action through the integration of intuitive trust. Each step builds upon the last, guiding you from a state of confusion to one of clarity and empowered decision-making. This 3-part framework provides actionable exercises or micro-commitments that can be integrated into daily life, making the path to authentic living both accessible and sustainable. Part 1. Quieting the noise. Disconnecting from external directives. The first and most crucial step in finding your inner compass is to lower the volume on the outside world. We are constantly bombarded with distractions, social media notifications, the pressure of comparison, and the expectations of family and society that make it nearly impossible to hear our own inner voice. This relentless external noise creates a profound disconnection from our authentic selves, leading us to live according to a script written by others rather than our own internal truth. To hear the subtle signals of your inner compass, you must first create intentional moments of quiet and stillness. This process begins with mindfulness, the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment without judgment. By intentionally pausing, you can shift from the fast brain of automatic, conditioned responses to the slow brain of deliberate, conscious decision-making. This creates the internal space necessary to begin tuning into your own feelings and desires, separate from the influence of the outside world. The practice. the mindful pause, and intention setting. This exercise is a simple yet powerful tool for creating the internal space needed to begin your journey. It can be done in just a few minutes and is most effective when practiced first thing in the morning, before the distractions of the day take hold. Find your stillness. Begin by finding a comfortable seated position, either in your bed or on a chair. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Take 3 long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. With each exhale, imagine you are releasing the noise and pressures of the outside world. Connect with your breath. Allow your breath to settle into its natural rhythm. Simply follow the sensation of the air moving in and out, noticing the rise and fall of your chest and belly. When your mind wanders, as it inevitably will, gently guide your attention back to your breath without judgment. This is the core practice of mindfulness, returning to the present moment, again and again. Set your intention. Now, in this quiet space, shift your focus from a to-do list to a to-be list. Ask yourself a simple question. What quality of mind do I want to strengthen and develop today? Perhaps you want to be more patient, more compassionate with yourself, more courageous, or more present. Set that quality as your intention for the day. For example, you might say to yourself, "Today, I will be kind to myself," or "Today, I will approach challenges with curiosity." This practice shifts your focus from external achievements to your internal state, creating a foundation for a more mindful and intentional day. Part 2. Calibrating your compass, identifying your true north. Once you have created a space of inner quiet, the next step is to calibrate your compass by identifying its true north, your core values and authentic passions. Values are the guiding principles that are most important and meaningful to you. They are the foundation of who you are and what you want your life to stand for. Living in alignment with your values leads to a profound sense of fulfillment and inner peace, while living out of alignment creates stress and dissatisfaction. Without a clear understanding of your values, your inner compass has no direction to point toward, leaving you to drift without a clear sense of purpose. This step involves deep self-reflection to distinguish your genuine desires from the expectations you have internalized from society, family, or peers. It's about uncovering what brings you authentic joy and a sense of purpose, not what you think should make you happy. This clarity is essential for making decisions that are true to your authentic self. The practice, the Values and Joy journaling exercise. This guided journaling exercise is designed to help you uncover your core values and sources of genuine joy by reflecting on your own life experiences. All you need is a pen and paper or a digital notebook. Identify peak moments. Begin by reflecting on times in your life when you felt genuinely happy, deeply proud, or truly fulfilled. Ask yourself, what were you doing? Who were you with? What specific factors contributed to that powerful, positive feeling? Take a few minutes to jot down 2 or 3 of these specific memories in detail. Create 2 lists. Now draw a line down the middle of your page to create 2 columns. Label the first column, My Core Values, and the second column, What Genuinely Brings Me Joy. In the Core Values column, look at your peak moments and extract the underlying principles. If you felt proud after completing a difficult project, perhaps you value achievement or perseverance. If you felt happy spending time with loved ones, you might value connection or community. List at least 5 to 10 core values that resonate with you, such as honesty, creativity, freedom, security, or compassion. In the What Genuinely Brings Me Joy column, list the specific activities, people, or environments that make you feel alive and energized. This could be anything from hiking in nature and listening to music to solving complex problems or helping others. Be honest with yourself and focus on what truly invigorates you, not what you feel you should enjoy. Find your true north. Look at your 2 completed lists. Your true north lies at the intersection of these 2 columns, the places where your core values and your sources of genuine joy overlap. This intersection is where your most authentic and fulfilling life resides. These lists are not static, they are a living document. Revisit them whenever you face a significant decision to ensure your choices remain aligned with the true north of your inner compass. Part 3. Trusting the reading. Learning to listen to intuition. Even with a clearly calibrated compass, the journey can be challenging. The final and often most difficult step is learning to trust the readings of your inner compass, especially when they point you in a direction that feels risky or unconventional. This means learning to listen to your intuition, that gut feeling or inner knowing that arises without conscious reasoning. Psychologically, intuition is not a mystical force, but a highly efficient form of subconscious processing, where your brain rapidly matches current situations to a vast library of past experiences and learned patterns. It often manifests as distinct physical sensations, providing clear and immediate guidance. However, the voice of intuition is often quiet and can be easily drowned out by the loud, critical voice of the ego or inner critic, which is rooted in fear, self-doubt, and the desire for safety. Common obstacles like the fear of failure, the fear of making the wrong choice, or the fear of the unknown can keep you paralyzed and prevent you from taking action, even when you know your current path is misaligned. Building self-trust is a practice. It involves starting with small, low-stakes decisions and learning to differentiate the calm, clear signal of intuition from the anxious chatter of fear. The practice, the body scan decision maker. This exercise teaches a simple somatic technique to help you tap into your intuitive wisdom and build the muscle of self-trust. Your body is an honest messenger. It does not rationalize or overthink like the mind does. Choose a low-stakes decision. Bring to mind a small, simple decision you are currently facing. It could be what to eat for dinner, whether to attend a social event, or which task to start next. The goal is to practice with something that doesn't carry a lot of weight. Visualize option A. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Now vividly imagine that you have chosen the first option. Don't analyze it with your mind. Instead, bring your full awareness into your body. Scan your body from head to toe and notice any physical sensations. Do you feel a sense of expansion, openness, lightness, or peace? Or do you notice a feeling of contraction, tension, heaviness, or discomfort in your chest, stomach, or shoulders? Visualize option B. Gently release that image and take another cleansing breath. Now visualize yourself choosing the second option. Again, perform a full body scan. What is your body telling you now? Is the sensation different? Interpret the data. The sensations in your body are direct feedback from your inner compass. A feeling of calmness, comfort, and inner peace is a clear yes. A feeling of tension, stress, or uneasiness is a firm no. It is important to distinguish this no of disharmony from the discomfort of stepping outside your comfort zone for growth. Disharmony feels like a warning, while growth-oriented discomfort often feels like nervous excitement. By practicing this technique with small decisions, you will become more attuned to your body's signals and build the confidence to trust your intuition when facing life's bigger choices. The call to action and community building, your first step on the journey. Discovering and following your inner compass is not a one-time event, but a lifelong practice of returning to yourself again and again. It is a journey that requires patience, courage, and consistent small steps in the right direction. You have now been equipped with a 3-part framework to begin this journey: quieting the external noise, calibrating your internal direction, and learning to trust your intuitive readings. The most powerful transformations begin with a single, intentional action. This journey is also one that is enriched and sustained by community. While the work of self-discovery is deeply personal, sharing the journey with others who are on a similar path can provide invaluable encouragement, motivation, and support. By sharing our commitments and insights, we not only hold ourselves accountable, but also inspire and uplift those around us. Now, it is time to take your first concrete step. Look back at the core values list you created in the second exercise. These values are the true north of your inner compass, the principles that, when honored, lead to a life of authenticity and fulfillment. I invite you to be part of a community of fellow navigators. Choose just one value from your list that you will commit to honoring more fully this week. Share that one value in the comments below. It could be creativity, connection, courage, or kindness. By declaring your intention, you are making a powerful commitment to yourself and joining a supportive community that will encourage you as we all navigate our way forward, one intentional step at a time. Don't forget, subscribe for the next video. Thank you.